Okay, so I went outside just to check on this oil. This one is from May of 23 and this one from September 2022. Absolutely the same product. Let me pour this old one into a fresh cup. And then I will open this new, which is 2023. And pour this one into the new cup as well. I mean, there is obvious difference, right? So sure, the old one is lots darker, right? So if you know what could be the reason for this, please let me know down in the comments. I would really like to know. Hi guys, welcome to my garage. Today I'm going to change the DCT gearbox oil on my BMW F10 M5. So I didn't use the lift for a while and there's quite some dirt underneath. So I will start by removing the cover underneath the gearbox. It is held with these 8mm screws. So there are also these side covers that are held on by 10mm nuts. So here you can see the oil pan, and let me tell you, it is very dirty and oily. So there is definitely some oil leak, but at this point I don't really see from where. So I will start by cleaning this off with some brake cleaner, and hopefully it will be a bit easier to work on it without that much oil. It's far from clean, but it's cleaner. To do this oil change, I purchased 7 liters of DCT fluid and a main filter which goes into the pan, and then a smaller filter which is, I don't even know for what. So this is really the bare minimum that you need to buy. And also these are not original BMW components, these are aftermarket components. I hope this should be fine and it should just work well. So in order to not forget anything, I printed out this kind of checklist just to make sure I don't skip steps. So we'll start by removing the fuel plug. So I just have number 8 Allen wrench. Okay, it works. Okay, well, it's coming out. It doesn't look too bad. I'm thinking this was replaced through the lifetime of the car. Thinking about this oil, where it could come from, and I think it's from the engine, and it must be the engine oil, because I was changing the oil last time and I was cleaning all of this up, and there is obviously some fresh oil. I think the theory is that all this oil on the pan is from the engine. So now I will release the plug on the oil pan. It's a plastic plug and you need a hex 10mm. Make sure it's sitting tight. Okay. Okay, so I will just remove the screws from the oil pan. It's 14 screws, D30 Torx. will try and clean this up with the rag and then replace this seal. I don't even know how to do that, but we'll try and figure it out, I guess. Okay, this is some engine cleaner, so I'll use that to push all the dirt down. Okay, so this is now fully dry. I think it's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the pen. Okay, so here's the new seal. Goes in like this. Okay, it fits in nicely. I think the challenge will be now to put in these washers. So probably I just try and press it in. Okay, that's quite easy. It just snaps in. Yeah, let's do the others. Perfect, that's really easy. I mean, this was easier than I thought. So as a next step, I will remove this cartridge filter, which is in here. You need a decent set of pliers to remove this ring. Couldn't catch it from here, so just pull it, and that's it. So to remove this plastic, I will try it with a pair of pliers. It's not that tight in there. There's a lot of oil still. And here is the filter. Just reach in with my hand and pull it out. New filter is this Mahle brand, and I just put a little bit of oil on the ring. This comes with new cover, so again there is a rubber O-ring. I'll put some oil into it and just put it in. And then ideally you should have plastic hammer to drive this in, but I don't have. One. I'll try to do this. Okay, so I'm struggling to get this in. I measured diameters on old one and this one, so the diameter is the same, but this one has, it seems it has a much bigger O-ring, or it's thicker. Maybe it's because it's new, but it's really hard to get it in, so I need to figure out something. There's not much space here, so that's the problem. You can't really hit it properly. Any hammer. So I was looking around in my garage about 10 minutes for solution how to do this, how to press in that cover. And let me show you what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to press it in basically with a screw. So this is just some standoff that will be used to press, and I will screw in that nut to try and push the screw inside and push that cover inside to its place. Hope that will work, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, you probably won't be able to see too much, but let me try if this will even work. I can't see anything myself, so I'm just doing it blindly. Okay, it's definitely more inside, so I will try and remove it now and just tap it with hammer. Okay, so this is what I used. I mean, it's really just a screw with some holder. Okay, so I'm going to put there a snap ring. Okay, I hear it snap. It's good. Okay, so the next thing that needs to be done is to remove this oil pickup line. And just wiggle it out. And again, just wiggle it out. Okay, so now it's just going all back together. Let me put some oil into the O-ring. Okay. And it's done. So when you put back the pickup tube, it's important just to check the O-rings if they look fine. That's it. Okay, as a next step, I will put back the oil pan. I will just clean a bit this edge. I'm not tightening anything at this point, I'm just driving in the screws. Okay guys, so now that the pan is loosely installed, I'm going to tighten the bolts, and I printed out this cheat sheet which just basically will tell me in which order, in what sequence should I tighten the bolts. Okay, so I'm gonna just tighten them lightly with my hand, not torque them for the first time. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3 is this one, number 4 the opposite corner, number 5, number 6, now number 7, number 8 is next. Okay, now number 9, and number 10, and number 11, number 12 is next to it, and now number 13 is number 14. Now I'm going to repeat the sequence, but I will tighten bolts to 10 Newton meters. Okay, so now that this is tightened, we just need to make sure that this release plug is tightened as well. So to fill in the oil, I bought this oil pump, and I don't know if it will work, so let's see. I'm just double checking whether I did everything. So the idea is that I should be able to screw this right onto the bottle. There are different lengths of these pickup tubes. Okay, first bottle is in. Okay, so I'm filling in now a second bottle. I'm not sure if you can see, the fluid has a bit different color. It's much lighter, and it's the same fluid, so that is very strange. But the pump is working great. I'm actually surprised how well it's going. Okay, I'll try and push in at least this remaining 4th liter and probably close it. Okay, so now I'm going to lower the car a bit so that I can get in and start the diagnostic program. Okay guys, so what we need to do at this point is connect the car to a computer and start the diagnostics and tell the car basically that we are doing something with the oil. So okay, so it took a couple minutes to get to this point. So now the car is initialized. You need to go here to vehicle management, then service functions, then I think it was powertrain, and then it's the DKG transmission control, DKG oil adjustment. So let's do that. Yeah, read the repair instructions. We will basically start the engine and then hold the idle speed at least 2000 RPM and then add some more oil. So that's the plan. Let's continue. Start the engine, switch off the air conditioning. I'll push the brake. Okay, so the car is now running on idle. I open the garage door so we can continue with this. Let's click on continue. Okay, so now raise the idle speed with the accelerator pedal to 2000 RPMs for 1 minute. I will click on continue and I will push the gas pedal with my hand. So now it says now end the engine speed increase. Let's click on continue. Continue. The actuator system is now activated. First gear is engaged. Okay. So now it says it's 18 degrees and I need to fill in the oil now. Okay guys, sorry I was not able to show you. I mean I was missing a hand who would be able to shoot the video, so I pushed in all of the remaining bottles, so basically 7 liters went in. Let's check how it looks on a computer. Okay, so now we can see the oil temperature is 26, so it's still well within the limit, and I now need to briefly press the brake, and that's where it is. Oil adjustment is now finished and service function. Okay guys, so I was able to put in almost 7 liters of fluid. So really what remains now is tighten the bolt, the filling plug to 25 Newton meters. Even though I'm tired at this point, I just can't put back these parts dirty, so yeah, I have to clean them. I mean, it's not new, but it's certainly cleaner than it was. Okay, so it's the next day actually. So what I want to do now is I want to take out the car for a drive to warm it up, check if the gearbox is working as it should, and then check underneath if there are possibly any oil leaks. Okay guys, so I took the car out for a drive and I wanted to share my thoughts on the gearbox and whether I feel any difference, but once I got home I realized my microphone was not connected, so the audio is basically unusable. So there goes that. Anyway, the car was shifting really smooth, and to be frank, I haven't had any issues with the gearbox before the oil change, so I expected nothing less than smooth shifting. Having said that, after driving a while, I felt that the driveline noise was a bit quieter, so overall I think the oil change was very much worth it. In terms of cost, I paid for the parts and oil about 200 euros. For BMW parts and oil would be, I think, around 800 euros. MOTUL is a decent oil brand, and I've seen Evolve from UK using it as well on their cars, although I'm puzzled about the color difference between two new oil cans. It took me a better part of the day to do this job, but when you're making a video everything takes way much longer. I would like to shout out to Bauhaus TV and also Wheels Garage YouTube channels. They both have a good DCT fluid change videos, and I will put their links in the description. And with that said, I would like to thank you very much for watching and see you next time.